Okay guys, here are the ingredients that we will need for our chicken tacos. And this is what we will use for our very simple guacamole. And I am using 6 avocados. So let's get started by preheating our skillet. I'm going to turn it a little bit over medium heat and drizzle in some oil. You do not need to worry about having a lot of oil just because of the amount of juices that come out of the chicken when it's cooking. So once we have that pan preheated, I'm going to go ahead and dump in our diced chicken. And we're going to cook this chicken down to about 90% of the way done. And we do want all of those juices, so that helps us make our sauce. So once it's about 90% of the way done, go ahead and dump in your chicken taco seasoning packets. And then we are going to add about 1 to 1.5 cups of ranch. Then what we will do is go ahead and stir everything together until it's nice and well combined. And don't worry, I will have all of these directions and the ingredients all listed below in the description box. So we're going to go ahead and put a lid on the chicken and let it simmer down between medium to medium high heat for about 10-15 more minutes until the chicken is nice and cooked through. And this is how your chicken should look. So let's go ahead and get started on our guacamole. I'm going to go ahead and take the tip of the fork and just mash down all the big chunks of the avocado. And I like to personally do this part in the very beginning before adding any of the other ingredients, just to kind of get the consistency and the texture that I want my guacamole to be. So with my 6 avocados, I'm going to start out with just squeezing in 1 whole lime. So that's what we're doing now. And then what you are going to do is then re-stir your guacamole again and get the lime juice nice and evenly distributed. And then that is where you will start to see more of the texture and the consistency of what your guacamole is going to turn out to be. So again, I like to do these 2 parts first before I start adding in my ingredients, just because that helps whip it up. And you can see if you need to add any more lime juice. Obviously, adding more lime juice will cause it to be a little bit more of a fluffy whipped consistency. So once you get it to your liking and it's looking like how you prefer your guacamole to be, at this point is when you will go ahead and now add in your tomatoes, your onion, which are the only 2 ingredients that I am using myself at the moment. But you can also add in, if you like, red onion, or if you like to add in cilantro or any diced jalapenos. Sometimes I do the diced jalapenos. I do not typically put in any cilantro or red onion. We just use tomato and white onion. Sometimes a little bit of jalapenos diced up. But at this point, once you have your ingredients, you're going to go in and add your salt and your garlic powder, and just a nice amount of both of those, and then stir all of that together until it's well combined. I did want to mention, I did forget to add in and even put out any pepper, but I do also add pepper to it as well. So once you have it all mixed in together, you're going to go ahead and at this point you'll do a taste test. So I'm going to go in with a chip, and then I'm just going to taste it and make sure that everything is to my liking and I have enough salt and I have enough lime juice primarily. So I did notice that it could use a little bit more salt and a little bit more lime juice. So I went in with another good sprinkle of some more salt and a little bit more garlic powder. And then I went ahead and put in a whole other half of a lime. And then I'm just going to mix it all together again and just re-taste it just to double check. But at this point, I am good to go. We are now ready to serve. So we're going to go ahead and transfer our guacamole into our serving dish. We love to serve the guacamole on the side of our tacos with some chips, and then we also love to add it to our tacos. Trust me, it is amazing. And I don't know if you know this trick already, but you want to reserve about 1 or 2 seeds from the avocado and add that to your guacamole before you put it out on the table. That will prevent any browning from occurring. Now let's start plating. So we're going to go ahead and take our tortillas and a nice spooned amount of our guacamole and spread that on as a first layer. And then you're going to go in and add whatever toppings that you love on your tacos. So for us, we love to use lettuce and shredded cheese. And then for my husband and my girls' tacos, I add in some extra diced tomatoes, because I'm sure you noticed that I did not add very much to my guacamole. Me and my boys do not really care for tomatoes, so I tend to just put in a few inside the guacamole for flavoring, and then we just serve more diced tomatoes on the side for anybody that wants those. And you definitely want to make sure that you get in a good amount of the juices from the chicken, because that is where all that flavor is at. The juices on the bottom of the bowl that you can see, you want to take a spoon and drizzle some of that extra on those tacos. Trust me, these tacos are amazing, and you are going to have to give them a try. They're a family favorite. We eat them regularly, probably at least one time a week. I'm not going to lie, but that is how amazing they are. And I meant to get this hot sauce in frame, but this is the El Yucateco hot sauce, a chili habanero. It is super incredibly spicy, but if you love spice, I would definitely give that a try. So it is a staple with our chicken tacos and many other meals, but I went in and added that on the taco. And here you have it, your chicken ranch tacos with your homemade guacamole. I hope you please like and subscribe to be able to follow me for more dinner ideas for your family. Thank you for watching.